Do I count macros? No, no, I don't. I do count the grams of carbs and protein I take in, though. I mean, it's the way I do it. I mean, am I 100% accurate every day? I'm pretty close. Pretty close. Except for the weekends, Kind of go off the handle a little bit. Eat a little pizza, this and that. But they say you should take in 1 gram per pound of body weight of protein. I probably take a little bit more than that. I'm more of a protein eater than I am a carb eater. I mean, I could live on, fatty protein, steak, hamburger, stuff like that, eggs, and moderate amounts of carbs, and I'd feel great. I mean, that's just me, though. My muscles seem like they stay fuller, more dense, stuff like that when I eat like that. I mean, but I don't cut my carbs out, I mean, I weigh, I don't know, anywhere from 190 to 200. I'm usually around in that range. Pretty lean, got abs and everything. I mean, I'm not shredded or anything. But, those that try to stay shredded year round, you're not going to put on muscle really that good. I did that before. I went from one extreme to the next. I, used to bulk way up to 240. I used to go up to 240. I ate the same foods I do now, but I'd have more carbs. I'd have more, breads, shit like that, milk, a lot of sugar and milk. Now that I'm getting older, my diet has changed. When I was younger, yeah, I could eat more of this, more of that, and not put on, body fat. Now, I'm probably, I would say today by the end of the day, I'll be anywhere from 280 to 300 grams of protein probably today. Tomorrow, who knows? And there's some days I might go as high as 400 grams of protein. I think that's probably the highest I go. I'm not a big guy. I'm not a big guy. I'm short. I thought I was 5'4" till I measured myself the other day. I'm under that now. Probably like 5'3.5". Pretty short. As far as measurements go, stuff like that. I mean, I have measurements that would probably be pretty good on a tall guy. My arms, I've never seen them past 19 inches. And that was probably bulky at the time. I'd say maybe on a good day, it might be a little over 18, I mean, I really don't care what anything. Chest, I don't even know. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really worried about that. Appearance is everything, like I say, I rotate from high intensity workouts to, not as many sets, hitting the body part maybe a little less often because it's so damn sore and tore up, to higher volume, hitting the body parts more often, more sets, less rest between sets. Both methods are good. But, whatever you write down, if you're doing, I do chest and back, I do shoulders and arms, and I do legs by themselves. Usually follow a 3 on, 1 off right now, But that could change. I could come in on the day I'm supposed to train, be real sore, might take the day off, train the next day, Nothing's set in stone. Your body is not a machine. It is not a machine. You could tell it what to do, but it's, you got to work with it, not against it, take care of your tendons, your joints, stuff like that, Take a multivitamin every day. I didn't plan on talking about all this stuff, but once I start rolling, man, I just start going. What can I say? But my body seems to thrive on it. It seems like if I take in too many carbs, I feel blah, So I try to keep track of the protein, keep it up. I keep, healthy fats, olive oil. I have some natural peanut butter in there. I got red meats, eggs, stuff like that. When I go to lean down and get, more defined, more ripped up, I'll bring my fats down, I'll bring my carbs down, and probably increase my cardio activity, stuff like that. But right now, the way I'm training, I really don't need that much cardio because I'm actually not pyramiding right now. I mean, I pyramid up to the weight I'm going to use, and I use it for all my sets, and it's a hell of a way to train. The great Danny Padilla trained like this. I mean, and that was always the ultimate build, for me, because I always look for the smaller stature people. But if you're a short dude, and you're going to bodybuild and you're going to get on stage or whatever, you have to train everything the same. You got to train everything hard. You can't favor this body part, that body part. You got to train them all the same. Because you're not going to beat a big, huge guy. You're not. Unless you're totally proportioned, shredded, and everything. And that's how he used to win. He was big too. He was like 5'2" with 19-inch arms. He's a freaking freak. He's always my hero. Number one, man. And, Dorian Yates, of course. I'd say him and Dorian Yates, top number one, man. But my most success was probably back in, that was that 2009. Yeah, I did pretty well bodybuilding. Won the middleweight. What did I get? Open, second in the open, which was pretty good. But I never would have did any good if I would just came in just big. I wouldn't have won. There's no way, because I'm not a big guy. I got a lot of muscle for a little frame person, and that's it. That's all I could ever be. You can't say, hey, I want to look like Arnold. Well, I'm not gonna look like Arnold. You're 6 foot. You gotta roll with what you got, man. Only thing I could ever be is a little big guy. So that's fine. Whatever. But when I got ready for the show, I was in condition, man. I had shredded glutes, everything. Everything was on, man. Everything. Dieted strict. I probably still took in at least 100. I don't know. I never went below 100 grams of carbs ever. Ate the same stuff, man. The chicken, the fish. Ate less red meat when I was trying to get shredded. I did keep it in 1 meal a day. Broccoli for greens, stuff like that. Same old boring diet that, pretty much almost everybody follows. But then, when I got a week out, I fat loaded. I reversed everything. I took a chance on it, and I fat loaded. I believe I ate like 38 steaks in 8 days. It's a lot of red meat. By the end of the week, man, my jaws were killing me. I couldn't even chew. But what happened, I ate all that steak, and I lost 5 pounds. Yeah. I drank a ton of water at the beginning of the week, and I cut it back at the end. And it was crazy. And I did keep some carbs in. And I took in some carbs at the end, a couple days before, when I cut my water. And it worked really good. I was, shredded, man. Full shredded. I would have liked to have been maybe just a hair fuller, but, the condition was there. And that's how I did pretty good. But, like I said, if I had to do it all over again, I'd probably do the same damn thing. Whether it would work the same now, I don't know. Your body changes year by year. But this video is getting kind of long, man, so I don't want to bore anybody else with the with this long-ass video. But learn your body. Learn what you need to do. Trial and error. See what foods work for you. And, roll with it, man. Don't follow somebody else, because you're an individual, man. You're not that person. Same with exercise, everything. You got to find what movements hit you best. You got to find what foods work for you. You know, you might eat red meat and, don't work for you. You might eat chicken that works great. Whatever. You know, you're your own captain of your ship. Sail your own ship. Don't be like anybody else. Don't be a sheep. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. All right, guys. Until next time. That's Diet Talk down in a dungeon.